Philadelphia Eagles. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey after the kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Xavier Gipson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Two loss.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I think it sounds like that.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
I'm trolling.
Motioning the tight end now. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he covered just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Yeah.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Here he goes, third and long.
Oh my gosh.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Hurts. And they got home, sent him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. Looking quickly here.
Hey, kill.
Brings up second and
26.
Give on second here to Blue. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. So now here's third and 5.
We're going to 53. Yeah! 26.
Here's Prescott. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go. All right, nice. Hey, 47. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Getting out to his left. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Very good. Helton.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Kill. Yeah. Everybody kill. Line in. We're going to 54. Line in. 47. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 1st and 10 from the 43.
17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah. Here we go. Line in.
Play action now for Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. So we'll get the return right up to about the midfield stripe before he goes out of bounds.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The 50-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts. Catch made over the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Oh, someone Wilson picks it on. And the Cowboys will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, trading picks already in the opening quarter. I know these two coaching staffs couldn't agree on much down there. But both of them will be very happy to see some cleaner football. This keeps up. Turnovers are more than likely going to decide this outcome.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott out of his end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Goes to the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 3-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Fits it through the middle.
Oh
He will take
my
this all the
gosh.
way up near midfield.
Send me the
Remind
speed,
you, time or
man.
two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here we go, 46, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. That throw behind his intended target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, Hey, kill. All right, hey. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 47, 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here we go, going to 54. Go, 26.
3rd and long for him here. This is caught by Blue. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Working quickly here.
Gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, kill. Hey, 47. Hey, kill.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th.
47. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46.
Alright.
26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Forced that to his right. Moving right, aims it out down the sideline. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Man in motion out of the slot. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's good.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's caught
Oh,
by A.J.
fucking
Brown.
way.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Almost threw another
God.
one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Dotson now in motion right. This gets the first and more. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 32.
Prescott here from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Again on second and 10, Prescott. Complete over the middle. He gets it forward a little to his 46. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Prescott now on third down. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Cowboys...
Dak throwing again. On the move, headed right. Looking right, and he finds him. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Line, kill! 26.
Another throw for Prescott. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Yeah, there we go! Right check, line, 26.
Back to the air, Prescott. And screen here to Blue. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's third and 7.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
Prescott to throw once more. Coming near the goal line. And this one does not go far. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Now it's Prescott again. Chased out to his right. Come through on 4th and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. 40. The 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
He finds Brown right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. 1st down. Here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10, Prescott. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
46.
Throwing again, Prescott. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dak now from the gun. And he brings it in, but got 2 the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
I thought he
So
got
from a
it.
mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And here in our third quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So second down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with him.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Play action now for Prescott. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Then we're going to 52. Everyone, kill.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Looking the sideline, that's got it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hurts setting up to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Great. 73. Alpha. Delta.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense gets up to the line fast.
15 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Tight end going in motion here. On first down, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
On the sideline, Brown rolls it in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good
I
for
know
a
he be
Philadelphia
doing
first
this.
down.
Yeah, that's why that nigga be good.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Buying some time left. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown.
No, he's not.
You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass.
I think that's too far to throw for
Who's
him.
really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer?
Yeah, he can't throw 15 yards.
Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
I don't care, bro.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Prescott here from the gun. Headed out right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Back to the air. Prescott lobs this deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. It is caught left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Snap is off, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He has it at the 5. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles go up by 19. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Right here. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Taking a shot deep here. Big gain downfield. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. They failed on a 2-point try earlier, so settling for the traditional point after this time around. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
16.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down, so no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
3rd and just 2 to go. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Huh?
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Oh,
That's good for the Eagles.
I've been all since, man.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What, you want to hang out with me or something? It was pure bedtime.
They'll motion Brown right. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Forced out to his right.
Okay.
That's completed right side. And they take him down
I'll be
just
in
as
this
he
one.
gets inside that red zone.
I
They made
can't
it
give you no
22 on the
time.
rip and a 1st down.
Can't.
That's another Eagles first
Sleep.
1st and 10 at the
In the red zone now. Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion, because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, That's a place no QB in this league wants
The
to be.
games we play.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Well, even after the dropped INT, Brock, this drive's days seem numbered. They've got 3rd and long here.
Go Silver, ready? Carl Leviani! Carl Leviani!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles go up by 19.
16.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
James Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbles it and drops it. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it is crazy, Mitch.
Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 3rd and 7.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. 3rd down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 54 line. We go 47. 47. 26.
To the air on 3rd and long. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
And the Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Kill.
Dak throwing again. This is caught by Blue. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Working quickly here.
Kill.
It's on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Kill.
Throwing again. Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Andrew McClintock on the coverage.
Here he is on 3rd and short. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
That's pretty crazy as
It's
well.
got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Hurts on 1st down. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Looking the sideline, that's Goddard. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great game, but surprisingly, not a 1st down. It's 3rd down instead.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Man in motion here. Hurts on 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Goddard. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. You've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
63.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jerome Bland has it.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
From the gun is Prescott. Hits his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot down the field.
Hey, kill. Hey, 47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed to his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill.
1st and 10, Prescott. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Kill. 47.
Another throw for Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. He goes to the hurry up here. 1st down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
This nigga Quan, dude. This nigga a cheater, dog.
Well, that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Cowboys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
at the 7-yard line.
No, that's a weak ass tackle.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
There we go.
Prescott to throw once more. Brought in. And he's brought down at the line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On the give, it's Blue. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Here's another 4th. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Blue gets the handoff. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong. And
Right
they get
up
off the
front of
field
him,
with a
it's
turnover on
blocking.
downs.
Chip on the tackle.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging.
more,
Unfortunately,
Quan.
that play, like
Nice one.
so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
One more, nigga. 11-16. We got one more, man.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Might as well just restart it,
This is the
but some of the
tight end.
game been off.
And now they face 2nd down.
And 10.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was
Might as
waiting for
well.
him, thinking interception.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, body.
Not gonna take.
Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Xavier Gibson now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's like a cough, so. Oh my gosh. Oh, here you go. Yeah. This is defense. Oh my gosh. Fuck.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Toss play to Barkley. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, but you can't do it better than that.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Man.
Let's get to that wide, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41.
Great. Set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
73.
1st down throwing from Hurts. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking, he's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kirby Joseph picks it.
I will pick up pick. Wow. Oh, this is I'm on playbook.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here. Goff connects on one to Jameson Williams. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
Like 22 for 66.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
That's good for our Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Louis.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to throw again. Goff. Downfield is fun. St. Brown. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Detroit Lions.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Offense in a hurry up here. Again, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Throwing again. It's Goff. Has it in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gibson now to return. He's going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
73.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's still going at the 30. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
Miami.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, 20. Hey, 5. 11. Shell.
From the gun, Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs.
Yeah.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
5. Value 3. Go, 12. Go.
On 1st down, it's gone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Hold on.
1st down throw from Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
No touch.
Hurts on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, Silver. Out.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
73.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Runs him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Good. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left Yanni.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Now you won. 120. Hey, 5. Hey, Shell.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
We're good. Maverick. What's up?
Now gone. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and short.
Super. Come on. 180. Listen.
the shotgun. Goff. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Lions.
Merlin. Two.
Goff on 1st and 10. Delivers another one to Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Eagles' 42-yard line.
5, 1, 8, 12. Shell.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
DC. Louis, 20. Hard ball. Hey, kill. Hey, come on.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Shell. Tiger. Maverick low.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
76.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Rose caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 6.
Again, Goff. Brought in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sent it through. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Gibson now to return. We dodged the tackle. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41.
180.
Off play action, Goff. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hold on. Check. 166. Go to the 180. 5. What's that?
Goff setting the throw. He's going deep this time. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing from the gun. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Escapes out to the left. And it's a touchdown! At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
Back to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Hold on. Check. Super.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
This is Gibbs on second down. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Hold on. We go tonight. Like 20. Turbo.
Goff on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
180. Hey, lift.
And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Well, we have seen the
She was literally in front of the
physical
quad.
tight end
I just replayed
just
this
like
bitch.
that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
He's got him along the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, lift.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Complete left side. It's too slow. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Listen. Whoa.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete to Sloan. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13 yards on the play.
17.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going again, it's Goff. This is a heater going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
2 for 66. Yes, sir. Done.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Gets him on the in route. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line.
Here we go, fellas.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
22
Great
yards.
flare.
And the Lions
Hold on.
first down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Value 3.
On 2nd and 10, Goff escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Slaw there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Tiger. 12.
They're going to throw again. Goff forced out to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Good. Set.
Putting the tight end in motion. Hurts on 1st down. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hits his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. We put a receiver in motion left. Hurts throwing again. It's a screen to Barkley. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Y'all got a problem my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know power. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't talk the nature. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Great, set. Trimmer. Delta.
Desperation time here. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Jack Campbell with the INT.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
We go tonight. 180.
Shotgun snap here to go. Taken in by Williams outright. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
120. Hold on. Check. 2 for 66.
From the gun, Goff. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Great.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got to push one deep down the right. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's looking deep once again.
Why is he? Oh my
Inside the 20.
gosh.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. And now for the point after. And crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
180. 76, tell him. 76. 76. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Lions holding on to a field goal lead. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Like 20. 11. 11. 5. 5. 14. 14. What's that?
Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
180.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Cut. 180. DC. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what
They're going to pass it here. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And it's incomplete. And that's it, bring up 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
120. Hold on. Tiger. Hey, 76. 76. Obama.
Back to throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted.
I'm not not going to lie. When he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose.
Only 90 seconds remaining, partner. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Let's get to that wide complete. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Great, set. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Finds a big lane. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
No touch, set. And anyway, no touch.
1st down, and they go right back to him.
Oh my God, bro.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
73. Great, set. And anyway, Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Now to throw. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out the Baltimore, they landed in France.
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight up in Atlanta.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
No touch, set. No touch.
Thank you.
Finds him outright. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave
See, I would've done
everything.
anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun